What's going on, everybody? Simplified Home Guy with Real Estate Brokers of Alaska. I did say I was going to start doing this only on Tuesday and Thursday, but since I really had nothing else to do, I'm kind of just doing a little bit of work. Got my hot chocolate right here. Figure we'll do one more and then we'll go to Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we're going to open the book. One thing you can automate in your marketing. Social media posts. That is one thing that I can automate, that I really should start automating, but I, for some reason, just haven't gotten around to doing it. I kind of do like to do it on my own because I like to have that interaction, that person to person. I don't want it to feel like I do have this fear that sometimes you can kind of tell when people are just automating it, aka kind of phoning it in, where it's not really them doing it, it's somebody around them doing it, or it's an automated company, because that's when you start seeing everybody post the same thing over and over and over again. It's kind of like when the slap happened over at the Oscars, Academy Awards, whatever you call it, and everyone posted almost the exact same meme, and it's like, Jesus Christ. I don't want to be that agent, but at the same token, there is a way to automate it where you are automating your own stuff and not somebody else's stuff. One thing you can automate in your marketing. Now, this is something that I could put on automation and forget about it, which is my email blast. I love sending my emails every Saturday to my clients, to my client pool, to my lead list. It's the Saturday afternoon land listings or the Saturday afternoon land deals. And I just come up with some witty things, now that the weather is really starting to break. I can kind of start talking about stuff like that. I can start talking about, the fishing, where the good fishing holes are. And those are things that I can do because, number one, I'm doing it by hand, not by automation. But that is something in the future I could automate. Another thing I could automate is Outgoing Letters. Now, let me explain this one a little bit. I do love to do the cards that I write and I send to people. I love to do those myself. I love to stick stickers and my business card. Well, I don't really do a business card. I do a business card magnet. I love doing that myself. And, I've actually had people tell me they knew it was authentic because, as you can see, sometimes I make a little bit of a mistake. And that when they see stuff like that, they knew that it wasn't somebody just writing the same thing, or having it just printed and then make it look like it's handwritten. No, they could see the little mistakes. They could see where I might have almost missed the letter. And that really does make people really want to deal with you, because they can see that you're just plugging along one person at a time, not, writing out 300 and then mass bombing the whole community. You're really targeting this one person or this other person. And I like that individuality. One thing you can automate in your marketing. YouTube videos. Now, it is a way where I can shoot a bunch of videos at once and then put them on a schedule of when to upload themselves. But once again, I usually shoot these videos one at a time, whether it's the videos where I'm giving you home tips, where I'm giving you mortgage tips, or things like this. I'm shooting this. I can't really check what time it is right now, but you're going to probably see this within 20 to 30 minutes after I shoot this. And that's one of the things of why I love just doing everything by hand. because to me, it kind of feels like it's more authentic, and you could tell it's authentic. It's not just me coming on and, just mass producing stuff. But then again, at the same token, maybe it is a way I could give a little bit more time to doing other things. One thing you can automate in your marketing. This is also going to go back to the email blast. Text blasts. Now, I usually don't do a lot of text blasts. I only do them probably once in a blue moon. When I do happen to text everyone Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Happy Memorial Day. I technically could put that on a text blast, but sometimes text blast sucks. And then also it does kind of come across a little cheap. Now, those you can really tell if it's authentic, you're texting the person, or if it's just you going across. You just putting it on automation. Okay, now with that done, I am going to come up with some more. But I did want to go back to, actually, hold on. We're going to write up front, 107. This is actually how I'm keeping of where I'm at. That way I don't start looking at other things in the book and then we kind of go a little bit into, I don't want to do that. So I'm seeing these as you're seeing them. Unless it's on this page right here, or if I pick something on this page and there's something on this page, I haven't looked through this book, so everybody knows. Also, once again, sponsored by Girls Next Door Espresso. I really do need to get those last two punched, but if you're ever in Portland, Oregon, and you want great coffee, Girls Next Door. Just be ready to spend some money. Still got my hot coffee, my hot cocoa here. My marshmallows are gone. So I did come up with 4 more on this list. Do a time audit and identify your time wasters. And this was a big one. There's a reason why it is in all caps. Negative business conversations. Everyone is an expert on what you do. No matter if they've been in the business or they've never been, or they've done Zillow searches, or they've watched HGTV for the last 20 years, or they are a uber fan of Fixer Upper or Flipper Flop. Ooh, hot but good. Everyone is going to have an opinion on what you do, how you do it, how you should run your business. And sometimes you just got to stop the conversation and just say, hey, you know what? I got things to do. I got a business to run. Have a good day. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with telling people, hey, look, listen, what I do works for me. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Go somewhere. Sometimes that is what you have to say. But there's a way of saying it without coming off as a jerk. I know in the past I probably have come off as a jerk when I say, hey man, I really don't want your opinion. Shut the hell up. So that's something I do got to work on. Sometimes just not even have the conversation. Fear of the unknown future. Yeah, that's one that I can literally say I do have a problem with sometimes, where I will kind of, let's say, worry about what's going to happen, let's say a year from now, 2 years from now, growing this, growing that, growing the business, and have I even really reached my full potential of where I'm at right now? Answer is yes, but the answer is also no. So sometimes you can't worry about the future. You got to worry about just the next 10 minutes, the next hour, the next 2 hours. Constantly checking email. Yes, we're all looking for that email that may not come until tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. May not ever come, or it may be in your junk folder. But, I do have a bad habit of checking emails, and I got the Simplify Home Guy email. I got the Gmail account. I got my personal accounts. I think I got about a gazillion. My UAA Alaska student email. You get to checking those emails, and before you know it, you've probably spent a good 2 hours just going through emails and replying. As a matter of fact, that's actually something I could put on the automate list is returning emails. Just put something, hey, I'll get back to you, or go through the email, sense the words, and type in let a computer type in. I don't know if that exists. I think it does. And this is going to be a funny one. Madden Mobile. Yeah, I have Madden on both my phones, both this one I'm shooting this with and my personal phone. And I do spend I probably spend about 4 hours a day, playing both games. 4 hours between the two, not 4 hours each. And sooner or later, that can be a time drain, especially when you feel like it's just downtime. And on this phone right here, this is my business phone. I have it on when I'm in game mode, do not disturb. So sometimes I get out of that, I'll spend like 45 minutes playing a game, and before I know it, when I check all my notifications, I got 7 emails and 22 missed calls and 5 texts missed and this, that, and the other. So it is one of those things. It is a little bit of a stress relief, but at the same token, it's one of those things that sometimes can get in the way. So I'm going to go back to, let's see, where is 107? Okay. Going to put automatic email responses right there. And like I said, that is something that instead of doing checking on myself every single moment they come in, I could just probably find something that will respond itself, probably read the email itself and then respond accordingly instead of having to respond all the time. I don't know if that exists. I will look into it. But anyway, guys, we're going on 13 minutes in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and get on with the rest of my day. And you guys have a good Sunday and have a great Memorial Day.